Madam, good madam, hard work. I wish my wife a smooth work tomorrow.
Husband low-key. If you were photographed, you wouldn't know. Is Mrs. Goo's group president going to work?
This is not to start work tomorrow, starting from a small clerk. I'm sure I'll suffer a lot of grievances. Otherwise, come to work in our company. You can choose the position, be president.
What do you know about women when self-improvement? Even if a month into 4,000. It's better than sitting in a mansion crying.
The wife cannot shout. Meat can only pretend not to know.
Of course. All right, I'm going to go get ready for work tomorrow. Help me pay the bill. Stand low-key.
Yao Yao since so wanna be a new era of women. Why don't you buy her a building to celebrate her entry?
I heard from the property that today's new employees and bought our whole building. Today is another day of crying for the big lady. Team leader, you said the two new hires today. Which is the invisible rich and which is riding broken locomotive intern to work. One is driving a luxury car. Who do you think is the art director at work?
No, Gasheu, maybe. I bought the company on my first day. They all welcome me. Team leader.
What kind of fun are you doing as an intern? Blocking our way to Director Chin. Director Chin, we're kind of looking forward to you. You are.
Isn't this the Kinsuan of my college classmates?
Director Chin how? Director Chin, I am the leader of our team. My name is Tao Xinxin. I heard from the property you bought the whole building and a full year's rent.
Where can I afford to buy a building? But as long as I take over this identity, in the future, you can also walk sideways in the company. It's just a small building. Then you must be
the legendary richest man dry gold. She is the richest daughter. Why don't I know?
Isn't that JIOYO? At school, I'm also jealous that I look better than you. It's my first day on the job. Just ride a broken electric car and touch porcelain here for me. You don't want to do it anymore.
I touch porcelain you. Kinsuan, you got it wrong. You almost hit me just now.
Your intern's first day on the job. You ride this stupid motorcycle and touch our Director Chin's luxury car. If Director Chin has a knock touch, can you afford to pay?
So you went out without a brain? See, such a good car.
Also can't avoid you give me to come over. 99, what's wrong with this car? Let go. Director Chin, this car is not yours. Director Chin, you don't even have your own car.
What do you know? Director Chin has just returned from studying abroad. It is normal that there is no car in China. Besides, even if it's a rental car, such a fine car, is it enough to cost you a month's salary?
Rido has a problem with you guys.
Director Chin, you are really beautiful and kind. Unlike some people who can't afford to pay, they still dare not say. I'm hungry. The newcomer, go and buy breakfast for our Director Chin.
This is for you.
You'll send me with these food for each yow. I only eat breakfast in a 5-star hotel. Director Chin is our richest daughter.
I can't get used to these. Let you buy a breakfast. Director Chin.
You want to eat breakfast in a 5-star hotel, don't you know? Can't you take out what's over there?
It seems to be, this breakfast is not delivered to the hotel room. Is to go to the restaurant to eat buffet. What do you know? I can bring it.
Jiao Yao. You really haven't made any progress. No wonder I dropped out of school before I finished my freshman year.
It turned out to be a cute little girl who dropped out of school when something happened. Director Chin highly values you. That's why I told you to buy breakfast.
I dropped out of school. Didn't I study abroad?
Who started as a clerk will certainly suffer a lot of grievances.
Do you like to eat or not? I'll go to work first. Get out of the way. Good morning, everyone.
Jiao Yao, I have this. There is a plan for an amusement park. You can follow it up.
Is that the biggest amusement park in S City? As long as the design and promotion, you can make a lot of money a year. There are just too many competing companies. It's not our turn.
Of course, this is the Goo Group. The Fantasy Land. Jiao Yao, I value you. Just give this item to you. As long as you can talk about this project, maybe, you can also eat breakfast in a 5-star hotel every day.
Director Chin, I am a small potato. Which like you so rich, just buy this building. Presumably, you can definitely make an appointment with Goose Bosco. This project, you can still follow your lead.
I think I can give it a try. Director Chin has just returned home. We parachuted into our department as the director of the design department. Also bought such a big building. Must be in the same circle as Bosco.
Of course I know Bosco.
I heard that Gisheu is our city. The famous Bachelor of Gold. Director Chin is so familiar with Bosco. Not the little lady of the future.
Low profile. Xiao Yu and I are indeed classmates. Although these years the relationship is also pretty good.
The future of Mrs. Gu, you don't be shy. Have you in? This time the item can be negotiated for sure. When the talks are over, the bonus will be paid. I could get a nice car.
Xiao Yu and I are married.
Jiao Yao, what are you whispering about here?
I mean, Director Chin is so good. This item will definitely be negotiated smoothly.
It's good that you know. Director Chin, don't you take this opportunity. Take us to dinner with Bosco. In fact, it is also possible to talk to the company.
They also want to borrow my hand to cling to the Gisheu. Where do I go to see Gisheu? How big is the project? I'm going to ask Xiao Yu to come here in person. Jiao Yao, you write this contract for me. I'm going to make an appointment with Xiao Yu to have a meal and talk about cooperation.
Speaking of eating, I heard. Every big company will have a welcome banquet. Director Chin, will we have any activities this week? Of course there is. I think everyone welcomes me so much. Then I'll take you to my private wine cellar this weekend. Take everyone to see the world.
Good. Director Chin, this car seems to be a global limited edition.
Keep it low. This is the car in my garage. Isn't this license plate my car?
What? Your car? Xiao Yao, your car is there. Don't daydream here. I'm just being honest. I saw that Director Chin's car was rented. I thought you didn't have a car in China.
Don't say sour grapes if you can't eat them. Our driver drives a car that you can't afford to rent for the rest of your life.
We're just talking about renting a car. Director Chin, why are you as angry as being told something is on your mind?
You ride crap with poor people like you.
But it's just a luxury car. One by one, stepping on it. It's time to study hard from today on. Come on.
Daughter, ah. Next time you want me to pick you up, you have to say it in advance. This time, if it weren't for Bosco's business trip, I wouldn't be able to come.
Don't make so many excuses to ask for leave, won't you? Dad. Since you're driving for Gasheo and used his reputation to get me a job, then can you help me ask him out again? Invite him to dinner.
That's the Gasheo of the GU Group. Tens of billions of contracts are being negotiated every day. Your dad, I'm just their driver. Where's the chance? Ask him to meet for dinner.
Dad, I'm still not your own. Your daughter is having trouble at work. I have to see Gasheo to solve it. You won't even help me with that.
This.
As long as you are willing to pull down your worthless face, I promise to take Gasheo down. Be your golden son-in-law.
Dad, try. Give you a chance to find it good.
By the way, how's the wine cellar going?
I've entrusted your aunt to do everything. When you go, be careful not to touch anything. Our family can't afford to pay.
I know. You can talk more and drive more.
Is this the legendary private wine cellar? I've heard that good wine has a price but no market, thanks to Director Chin's insight. Otherwise, I've never seen a scene like this in my life.
Isn't this my private wine cellar? How could Kinsewin say it was hers?
What's the matter, Jiaoyao? Are you envious of me?
I'm just looking at it. That's right, aren't we having a company dinner today? Director Chin is not as good. Open a bottle of red wine to help everyone.
This is not my wine cellar. How can I possibly give you some red wine? What do you know? This is a private wine cellar. They are all good wines that can be treasured for hundreds of years. How is it possible to open it?
Director Chin. Just grab a bottle of wine from your own house. Not so stingy.
Is it not a bottle of red wine? I'll call the housekeeper right now and ask him to get me a drink. Share my location. Housekeeper. Bring me our most expensive wine.
Cece. Your father clearly said you were just here to see. Why do you want more wine? Let you take what waste words. Don't forget, I'm the owner of this wine cellar. Madam, this is your red wine. This wine is expensive. You have to be careful what you do.
Take a look at this. It's the best grapes I cultivated on my French estate, craft wine.
It turns out that Director Chin still has his own winery in France. It wouldn't be 2 or 3 vines. Only in this way can we make 700 milliliters of wine. Well, can I have a taste? The wine in your estate. Big miss out to experience life. How can you care about such a small bottle of red wine?
This bottle of wine is called Wapolicilla Sophie. Its collection value is extremely high, worth 10 million. It's just that Director Chin made a mistake about its origin. It's not red wine from France, but from Veneto in Italy. Its origin is long. It can be traced back to the ancient Greek period.
Jiaoyao, what do you mean? This is my private wine cellar. You need to face Baidu Encyclopedia. Teach me to drink. This Jiaoyao must be calling me. What kind of wine will sell for 10 million? I opened a bottle of wine. The owner of the wine cellar will not find out.
Butler, check if there's someone in cellar too. He also took a bottle of good wine worth 10 million yuan.
Open the bottle.
Ma'am, why don't we exchange a bottle of wine? My decision is when it's your turn.
Now wake me up with the wine. Let my friends taste it.
All right, then I'll go and sober up my wife now. I knew this was Madam's wine cellar.
It's not like some guy who hasn't seen the world. The dog must bark here. I have never seen the world. I've also been to the French grape plantations, studied red wine formula.
It's time to pretend. What did you say, Sophia? This is not just a name Huazhong to take favor.
Jiao, I advise you to stop pretending. I also said that I understand what red wine formula I have studied. You want to become the heart of the phoenix. But how can you do it? Your qualifications are mediocre. Still a poor sour taste.
Who entered Bosco's wine cellar? To open the Vapilicella Sophie industry. Who the hell is into Bosco's wine cellar? To drive a Vapilicella Sophia. I'm calling the police right now and I'm gonna arrest you.
Director Chin, didn't you say this is your private wine cellar? How is Bosco's wine cellar?
I have such a good relationship with Xiaoyu. His cellar is the same as mine. I'm not feeling well. I'll go first.
Director Chin. Aren't we having a company dinner today? I haven't drunk the red wine yet. Are you deaf?
I told you I'm not feeling well. You shouldn't be jealous. I have a relationship with Xiaoyu, okay?
Am I jealous of you? I can't let the housekeeper expose me as President Gu's wife, otherwise I become the new age. The dream of a self-supporting woman is over.
Director Chin, aren't you classmates with Bosco? Do not let Bosco to deal with this matter.
Mrs. Bosco showed the people from the company to the wine cellar.
Yao went to the wine cellar. They are all friends. You treat well.
Yes.
Xiaoyu, which air traffic control this little thing? Besides, I bought a building. Still can't open a bottle of red wine. I'm really not feeling well. I'll go first.
It turns out to be a friend of Bosco. Everyone, take a good rest in the manor. I'm going to prepare afternoon tea for you to enjoy.
I knew Director Chin was the richest man, Jin. Unlike some poor man in this life. I can't even afford the red wine cover here.
Enough. Is it fun? Kinswin, you want to embody your sense of superiority in life. Don't go to other people's house and pretend to be the master, okay?
Jiao, my relationship with Xiaoyu is extraordinary. I come to this wine cellar whenever I want. I go whenever I want. Not like some people. It's a rustic who can't even sober up.
By the way, Director Chin and Bosco, since it's so ripe, why don't we just take that bottle of wine? It's on.
Don't push your luck, Jiao, this red wine. Can you drive a piece of junk like you? If it weren't for Director Chin's kindness, bring you to see the world. Jiao is the sour taste of your whole body. It also deserves such a good place for rich people like us. I'm not going to see us go with this poor stuff.
Madam, this time it is my dereliction of duty.
Not again, and not everyone can be the maid of the wine cellar. I don't want own private wine cellar. Also with ornamental nature.
Director Chin. It's just different from ordinary people like us. Looks like the future Mrs. Bosco. Director Chin must be.
What is this when studying abroad? Xiaoyu is no less caring and attentive to me on holidays. Just feel sorry for some people. I've never met such a good man in my life.
Can you two brag here without me? I just want to work hard. Why is it so difficult? And Kinsawin. I'll say it one last time. Don't hold yourself high by stepping on low others.
Jiao, how you talk to the future Mrs. Bosco, an unlearned little cutie like you. Party A will abandon the plan.
My work is done very well. If you are free, why don't you cooperate with Kinsawin? Try to win the project of Dreamland.
My plan has been sent to Gusher. Maybe you can receive the contract today.
Director Chin is still good. Not the Kuwait is the future Mrs. Bosgu.
Really? How Gusher rebuff the cooperation of our company?
How is it possible that my plan is clearly well written? In order to strengthen the strength of their own company, I've added all the Fortune 500 companies I've worked.
See for yourself.
Impossible. Xiao Yu obviously gave me face in the wine cellar.
Director Qin is not familiar with Bosco, is he? The former wine cellar housekeeper. He is also quite indifferent. The last time the total blew to open red wine, the butler's face is not right. Hello, yes. Really? That's great. Okay. I knew Director Qin was not an ordinary person, just casually wrote a business plan. The people from the project department of Goose Group said it was okay. We also sent amendments.
That's natural. My relationship with Xiao Yu is unusual. Not like some interns. I don't want to work day by day. Instead, I always think about how to slander me. Can you afford to lose the company's cooperation?
Do you like my wife's gift? I saw your company's plan. Although very general, but I think it's for you. Is a good opportunity.
I like to thank my husband for his support for my work. Then the heart. Maybe Bosco's luck is better. But I heard that Goo's strict requirements. Please also ask Director Qin to refuel well. Adjust according to the opinions of Goo's planning department.
How to envy. This is some people work hard for 8 lifetimes. No cooperation can be sought. That's impossible. This is the 5th time. Why is it so difficult?
Director Qin, I think you were right about the target before. All big foreign companies have returned home now. Many advanced concepts are not useful in China. A little acclimatized. Why don't you try this item JIAO self-sufficiency? I think I can, although I Jiao drop out of school halfway. But good years old is a native college student. Just give it to her.
Jiao Yao. This item since you go to a good follow-up. This is also a chance for me to give you. Let you show yourself.
Thank you very much, Director Qin. If you don't say, I thought you were incapable. I can't chew on this project.
My wife worked overtime again. Don't you think we're getting together less now? Every time you go out to eat, you have to sneak around. It's like cheating.
Where did I come on a motorcycle? Can pull the wind.
Then why don't you let me pick you up downstairs in your company?
You are the president of Goose Bosco. Every day, reporters follow the camera. If I go in and out with you, then my identity is not exposed.
All right, I'll listen to you. But today you have to ride back with me.
Then my locomotive.
Wang Man will ask people to drive back.
All right.
Slow down.
Jiao Yao. She's not being kept, is she? What a surprise. You're a real jerks. It only took 2 days. The group passed the plan.
If I hadn't written the first draft. She has changed it so many times. Does she have it? It's just copying someone else's work, stealing the fruits of other people's labor.
Kinso and I stayed up late to change things. Is it 1% similar to your plan? If you really have this ability, do it yourself.
Jiao Yao. I tried my best to get the contract for you to follow up. That is to respect you. Don't push your hand here. Don't leave work if you can't finish today.
A monthly income of 4,000 has to work overtime. Think of it as experience.
Jiao Yao, you are not very good. Why are you still wearing this? The ring from the stall.
What are you talking about? Private customization.
Jiao Yao, you can really daydream.
They may not borrow jewelry, just like you're a poor loser with a monthly income of 4,000. Jiaoyao, you ride a smelly motorcycle. Can't blow away the poor sour taste on you. Not doing business every day. I knew I was kneeling in front of a man and begging for support.
I was kept.
This is the evidence. I photographed. You got into a rich man's car. How do you think you have a rich man?
I'm too lazy to dispute with you.
You go inside now and let me see. I'd like to know. You're the only one who has 3 melons and 2 dates this month. Also rely on men to keep. How did you get in? What about this group with an annual income of over 100 million?
Such a group only our richest daughter, the future Mrs. Boscu, can get in.
Annual income breaks billion. Although Xiaoyu's income in Gu's group is half of mine, but our relationship has never been public. I don't have a group. I have 120 million payment screenshot.
How can you be so rich? You weren't the one who bought that building, were you? At that time, the property said it was a newcomer. It's a new recruit, and asked us not to disclose her identity. Director Chin, can you really buy a building? Did you go out without your brain? Jiaoyao, 4,000 a month on a broken motorcycle. Director Chin's car is a global limited edition. Also take us on a tour of Bosco's wine cellar. Isn't that obvious enough? Blame the Jiaoyao. Don't forget to make a fat face here. Our Director Chin is the richest lady, the future Mrs. Boscu. It's all my fault. How can the director lie? Come and sit. I'll make you a cup of coffee.
Afraid of some people.
Too lazy to dispute with you.
Director Chin, can you take us to see the world? What if it is revealed, Director Chin, buy a building without blinking an eye? Not a trivial matter.
How is it possible to go?
Miss, we can't try on the ornaments here.
Jiao Yao, why are you here? This is you.
A place to visit? The only place we can visit is the wife of the president of Goose Group. Waiter, take a good look at this woman carrying a fake bag. The monthly income is only 4,000 yuan. You are Mrs. Bo SSGU. Not like you. I have no money to buy it, but I still insist on trying it on.
Call me your manager. I'd like to see how disgusting she is. Something like this poor village girl brought.
I don't want it. What's going on? Believe it or not, I'll call security and blow you all out. How dare you talk to our Mrs. Bosco like this? Sister Kelly is this woman who disturbed Mrs. Bosco's elegance. You're a brainless thing. You're fired. Do you know who she is?
Don't expose my identity.
She's just a poor man who makes 4 jobs a month and offended Mrs. Boscu. She, Mrs. Bosco. Madam, what jewelry do you like to choose? Take your store.
Give me the most expensive jewelry. I want to try it on. I don't want anything like this that poor village girls have worn. It's really bad luck.
Inside, please.
This one looks good.
Since Mrs. Gu likes these models, why don't you just wrap it all up? To give you a credit card.
I think these models are just like that. They are also quite common. I don't want it anymore. Put it away.
Xiaoyao, you're laughing at all this jewelry. You can't wear it yet.
I just feel strange. Rich people buy jewelry. Not to look good, but for its economic value. Director Chin said he didn't like the style. This is not can't afford it.
How could I possibly?
Which one is the lady going to start? That's it, madam. That's very discerning. This is called All Over the Sky Star. Is our main push design. Just need to 0.12 billion. Not the Kuwait is the richest daughter of a shot. It's a house in our rich neighborhood and some soil is not the same. Director Chin bought this ring. Give some people a long insight. I think this. The style and size are not very suitable for me. Are there any other styles? Today's deposit 450,000 can transfer the goods to you. Please keep the credit card, madam.
How did you come up with the idea of making her pay?
She was the one who first used your identity to say she was Mrs. Bosco. Madam, please don't fire me, as I have eyes do not know Taishan.
I said it during training. All those who enter the store are God. You're in violation of the rules. Now pack your things and go home.
The richest man, Dry Gold, disappeared when he was a child. She still dares to use her identity. By the way, there have been many new models recently. Take it if you like.
Okay, that's it.
Director Chin is really rich. Today, we have learned a lot. Yes, Director. When the ring comes, lend it to me and try it on. You two go to that Western restaurant and wait for me. I'll buy you 2 dinner. I'll see you in the bathroom.
It suddenly occurred to me that I had bought the same one before. Give me this back first. Do you need to exchange anything else? If you want to retire, you can retire. Be careful, I report your compulsory consumption. 450000 is not a small day.
Certainly, ma'am. Just a moment, please.
Jiao, why are you still here?
Director Chin just bought things will be returned.
I don't like it anymore. Can't I return it? But you look like a poor face. It's really high gas.
I will only buy what I need. It's never quick. Since Director Chin doesn't like it, if you return first, I will go home first.
Some time ago, Bosco brought one from South Africa. 0.36 billion naked diamond wants to design a set of jewelry for you. If you have any ideas, please let me know so that I can help you design the finished products you like.
Sister Kelly is really in trouble. Let's chat on WeChat.
Good.
Ma'am, we should go. Gone.
No wonder JIAO have a ring worth 0.1 billion $20,000. It turned out to be on the old man. Then can I use a little means? Snatch her ring. Then I am not rich overnight. Zuyangking, you don't owe 200 million gambling debts? I'll tell you a way. As long as you find the Jiao and then take out her ring. Remember that.
Which one is JIOYAO has a bunch of flowers to sign?
Shouldn't the flowers be from Xiaoyu?
Kinsewin, what are you doing to return me?
My dear Yao Yao. You're the love of my life, Zhu Yanqing.
How did that scumbag know I'd be here?
Don't pretend that JIOYAO went to college. You're not clear with Zhu Yanqing. Now Huadu has been sent directly to the office. What, you're not at work? Still thinking about how to get along with the old man. Go buy you a ring.
Is it? I'm not like some people. Fantasy all day that he is a rich second generation, also posing as someone else's identity.
Director Chin and Bosco, but a circle of people. The hand is a multi-billion ring, not like you, not by their own hardworking hands, but sleeping men sleep out. Jiao Yao, you play or not, eating in the bowl and looking at the pot, raised by an old man, also cheat a white moonlight boyfriend to give you as a spare tire.
Sending a bunch of flowers means being together. You guys are really childish. I'll tell you what, I got married. Zhu Yanqing, you thousand, what, let me go.
Jiao Yao, the person I love has always been you. Marry me.
Handsome people JIAOYAO wear it on their hands. 120 million personal custom ring. Maybe the somebody else is too poor to love rich. I don't want to wear what you gave me.
You said this is where the words. Truth is more important than money. Besides, people Zhu Yanqing. Handsome and decent. Jiao Yao, or you'll take it from him. Better than with those old men. After eating the last meal, it was not as strong as the next meal. Director Chin said. Some people work 4 times a month. Just don't think.
Spend millions of things a month. It is better to keep your feet on the ground. Who says I have no money? I showed up here today
To give JIOYAO a better life. Jiao Yao, I love you.
Fortunately, I prepared a luxury car in advance. Otherwise, this cute little girl will be beaten in the face.
For the last time you were in college. Steal my academic achievements. Hook up with Kinsewin. When I was forced to take a break from school, should have thought. We don't have any more possibilities. The JIOYAO is clearly your own lack of ability.
Dropping out halfway still shuns Director Chin. Is that robbing you of your academic achievements? It is clearly your own brain is not good. I don't care what you say. I'm not like some people who steal other people's academic achievements. After being reported, you can never participate in the competition. We, Mrs. Bosco, just came back from studying abroad. We don't like it at all. I think you are just jealous of those competitions in China that cannot be played on the table.
I don't want you to say that about her. Jiao Yao, I am good now. I had a luxury car at a young age.
Well, it's pretty good.
This car is the same as our nanny's grocery cart. It seems to be the same.
Yao Yao, I've been looking for you for years. Just to make up with you.
Is it?
I swear I Zhu Yanqing love ginger. If there is betrayal, eat instant noodles without seasoning. Driving out the door was brushed and walking was hit by a vase upstairs.
Don't swear. Or the oath will be heard by God. Ma'am, we're here. Okay.
Let's go first. Your damn fishing girl would rather be with an old man. Also don't want to be cheated by me.
Gong Shu, how's the matter you were asked to investigate before?
Zhu Yanqing these 2 years has been in contact with Kinsewin. Madam, you'd better be careful. Zhu Yanqing is an unscrupulous gambler.
Gong Shu, do as I say now. Give Zhu Yanqing a lesson.
Yes, ma'am. I'll arrange it.
How do you put things? Believe it or not, I'll kill you. My car was scraped by some god. Go home. You can take me with you even if you're talking to Joyao. And I made all my poison vows come true.
Cute little. Don't you just eat an instant noodle without a seasoning bag? When you resell this $0.1 billion $2,000 ring, you won't have to eat instant noodles in your next life.
That's right. As long as I kill that little darling. That ring is mine. Little cute good beauty trick you don't. Then I can only come hard.
Yao Yao. Please someone, check the lady's location right now. Yao Yao, if something happens, you're all done.
Little beauty, wait for me. As soon as I get that ring and sell it, you wouldn't have to be kept by an old man. I can still share your money.
What do you want to do, Zhu Yanking? I can give you how much you want.
Little cute can put you can. If it weren't for the little master, I still have a little hidden heart for you. You're still being kept by an old man.
Fuck off, I'm a Gashaya woman. Do you know what it would be to offend him?
Cute little. Why do Gashayu have a crush on a cute little girl like you? Baby, I'll make you comfortable.
Xiaoyu, why didn't you?
Yao Yao is not afraid of me coming. Zhu Yanking suspected of kidnapping for ransom. Hand over to police.
Small white face, what do you protect that woman to do? She's just a little white guy kept by an old man.
Take away. Don't want to get out of prison in the next life.
Is to walk. He's your guy.
Dead shameless ex-boyfriend cheated on your academic achievements before. How can I rest assured that you dare to murder me now? You go to work alone.
He owes some foreign debt. I learned from others that I have a little money. Just thinking about cheating some money, but who am I? How could I care?
That's not why you didn't protect yourself from being kidnapped. Yao Yao, from tomorrow.
From tomorrow on, I will protect myself and work well. Husband, this was an accident. Never show your money. I am a worker earning 4,000 a month. Won't be robbed all the time.
Okay, not again.
Morning.
Jiao Yao, you're here, you're not.
I am not what?
Aren't you with Zhu Yanking? There will be luxury cars like him. The golden turtle son-in-law whose girlfriend commutes to and from work. I thought you wouldn't have to work after you saw him.
How come? He won't come back.
The ring is gone. Zhu Yanking, that dead scumbag, should not roll money run away.
Mrs. Oscu, this is my week specialty brought from home. If you don't mind, you can try it. Mrs. Boscu, if you don't want to experience life, I will be your personal assistant. And I who dare to bully Big Miss. I must be the wolf to smoke her.
I came out to work to do projects. It's not like you came here, to whom as a eunuch nanny.
Jiao Yao, what do you mean?
What I mean is that, Director Chin, you are the richest daughter. Then you should pay for tomorrow's reunion.
Of course I paid the bill.
That would be great. I quickly sent it to the group to tell the old classmates the good news. Let them respect Director Chin. Or, you get a nice bottle of wine from your private wine cellar. Give everyone a taste. Director Chin. You can't be unable to do it, can you?
How is it possible? Director Chin is the richest daughter, the future Mrs. Boscu. Just a small bottle of wine. What can't be done? Such a grand occasion. Director Chin, can you take me with you? With Sister Pearl Crabs.
Of course there's no problem.
I heard it was Mrs. Boscu who paid the bill today. Also prepared a good red wine.
What Boscu? It's that global Forbes list. The richest GUSHAOYUBOSSGU. Kinsuin you can. Soaring. Cannot forget our old classmates. What is this? But the incognito straight rich dry gold this red wine a shot. Just hundreds of thousands of today. If it weren't for the sake of old classmates. Let me give you a long insight. By the way, to a certain, it's not too big to watch the scene of bustle. Taste such a good wine. Such a good opportunity. Why didn't I see red wine? I also want to take photos and send a circle of friends.
That's not how you drink red wine.
You hillbillies. The most luxurious in the city today, the most expensive hotel, can drink to Mrs. Boscu's specially prepared red wine worth 10 million yuan. You steal the fun.
This red wine is worth millions. How can this be with the red wine I sent at the roadside stall? Is a taste.
This wine tastes like it's been tasted. Our company's special custom. Official selling price $59.99. In fact, there are only 382 bottles.
What happened?
I spent 200 on red wine. How could this group of geekers find out?
What 398 two bottles of you guys? I really think Mrs. Boscu will drink such inferior wine. Jiao Yao, I think you are sour. You don't know that, do you? I sell alcohol.
Kinsuin, you don't look down on us. Deliberately humiliate us with rotten goods. I remember when you were in college. The clothes are not so good.
This red wine is not all made of grapes. Have you drunk tens of millions of wine? Oh, yes. 2 days ago, I went to Boscu's wine cellar. Also went to drink afternoon tea. Let's give you a long insight.
It's really.
What about this meal today? I want to invite everyone to dinner. But judging from everyone's attitude, it seems that I am not very welcome. Forget it. Or forget it.
Chin Da's beautiful woman is our eyesight today. If there is anything wrong, you will forgive me for doing it.
I don't want anyone to teach me how to do things.
Jiao Yao, this is your fault. Chin Da's beautiful woman brought tens of millions of red wine. You must find fault. If you want me to say that you are a mountain pig, you can't eat fine chaff. Nothing to see.
No way. I have never drunk such ordinary red wine.
Isn't Director Chin Mrs. Boscu? Should not care about the small money. I have more pocket money than this in a day.
That's a good feeling. Director Chin is generous. We rarely get together to eat.
Director Chin pays the bill.
I want to eat sea cucumber abalone. I have red wine.
The king crab.
Can the East Star spotted peony shrimp be eaten open? I want the sea cucumber abalone.
Okay, here.
Jiao Yao, you wait for me.
That's enough.
This is really delicious.
Waiter pay. May I ask who is paying today?
Total consumption 370,008.
What? 400,000 for a meal. Your hotel is robbing.
Each of you ordered 2 bao. East Star Spot and King Crab. These, including drinks, will cost 300,000 yuan. Lady pay?
Bye.
Yes, ma'am. Enjoy your meal.
I still don't know if I can spend so much money. If the payment fails, then wouldn't my identity be exposed?
Director Chin, are you all right? Is it uncomfortable?
Damn JIAOYAO. I'm against me everywhere. I'm not feeling well today. Go first.
Don't rush away. This has not yet paid for the success. If Director Chin leaves, where are we going to raise money, right? It's 400,000 yuan. How can we have so much money?
It's Mrs. Bo SSGU. Bosco has already bought the order just now. You can eat it first. Call me whenever you need. Did JIAOYAO see it? Today's bill is Bosco. We, Director Chin. It's a veritable Mrs. Bosco.
Is it? Then Fan asked Director Chin to ask Bosco to come here, just to talk about the amusement park project.
Jiao Yao. Xiaoyu was called by you. I'll tell you, even if you find an old man to sleep well, trying to seduce someone's husband every day, I think you are tired of living.
The future husband. It's not certain whether you know Gashay or not. I wonder, Kinsewin, if you have a fantasy. Don't stare at other people's husbands, so as not to be exposed in public.
Who the hell is she? Why is she so sure? I don't know Gashayu.
How did you come?
Wife, don't you think the reunion? Should I bring my family to attend? Why is such a handsome husband? Fear of being found out.
Bosco is 400,000 small when he makes a move. I'm really gonna take you out. Wouldn't it expose your identity?
Exposed is exposed. It's a big deal to go back to work in the group.
I'm warning you. Don't try to trick me back into the group. I'm going to be an independent woman of the new age. All right, my husband, what about this next time? I'll swipe the card myself. It's your job. Don't be tired.
Work for the wife. I don't feel tired.
My classmates are still waiting for me. I'll go first.
To steal a man here. Jiao Yao, or you play with the flowers. With such high definition photos, I see how you explain it.
Look at it. It's exciting. The man in this picture, is it the same person I shot? Jiao Yao.
At ordinary times, I think you are a thorn in the head who has no ability.
I didn't expect to play with men, young and old. Every day I know how to seduce men. Look at the clothes she's wearing. They're not serious at all.
Not serious. This is my high-definition winter model for the Shanai family. Forget it. Experience is all experience. It's working time now. Don't you all work?
You little cutie. You still want to hide the facts of the past. Then explain to everyone what your relationship with Su Yanking is. It's reasonable to step on a few boats.
Guys, 3 days later. Bosco is coming to our company to check the daily progress of the project. When the time comes, ask relevant staff to make a daily report.
Such an opportunity is of course to give Director Chin.
That's natural. Hua, I am the general manager of the project. Jiaya documents for this report. Send it to me tonight. With what? Kinsewin, you're crazy. I am also for your own good. Teach you some workplace rules. You have to remember that I'm your boss.
I'm here to work, not as a maid for you. You can put respect first.
She also needs to make a. Let her go today. Very good. Send it to me tonight.
What is it?
How did you suddenly go to the company to follow up the project? Time is so tight that I have to work overtime.
Okay, I'm sorry. Not next time. You rest in the car for a while. Take a vacation tomorrow.
You get this done and give it to me.
Bosco is coming. I told you they were together. Look, Bosco laughed when he saw Director Chin.
Bosco, I'm in charge of this program. This time I will be responsible for explaining the plan to you.
First go to the conference room for a meeting.
Okay, this way, please.
Why don't you go?
She won't have to attend as an intern.
Everyone must attend.
Bosco, this is what we do for your company. Cooperation programs developed.
You really made this thing.
How do you feel about this situation? Bosco is targeting Director Chin. Don't they know each other?
Bosco, I am the oustress of this project, so, of course I planned this.
The few questions I just asked, your answer is not good. Goose Group still hopes that capable people will be in charge of this project.
Look at this posture. Bosco didn't give Chin's own face at all. Don't you two know each other very well? Last time I went to the wine cellar, the butler didn't know Kinsewin, still trying to kick us out.
You just know now. Kinsewin don't even know Gasheo. And not some future Mrs. Bo SSGU.
But the property clearly said, one of the newcomers can buy a building. What are you whispering about?
Don't forget it's me. Take you to the wine cellar. I won the contract from Goose Group. It was my Kinsewin that I bought the list from the homecoming. It's not her JIAOYAO to see what she's doing.
Director Chin is right. All of these benefited from Director Chin. But JIAOYAO were there when these things happened.
You don't understand this, do you? Xiaoyu has been practicing me. He actually respects me. He. See, he's apologizing to me now. Said he would invite me to dinner in the evening.
No wonder. My friend in the Gus group said, rumor has it that Mrs. Boscu is out for training, but not in the GU group of enterprises. No one knows what she looks like. It's JIAOYAO. Have to get together into the company. We all misunderstood Director Cheen. If Director Cheen hadn't bought the building, we wouldn't have it. A 1-year rent reduction. That's right.
Speaking of buying a house, I haven't seen it yet. The real estate certificate of this building, Director Cheen. Why don't we open our eyes?
You bastard. How much do you earn a month? Can you afford to buy a house? Do you know, the real estate certificate will take a long time to come down.
I can't buy anything. Everyone has someone to do it. I really haven't had the chance to do anything in person, since I can't see the real estate certificate. Then with you, Director Cheen, the identity of the richest man dry gold should be able to give the company free rent for a few more years.
What the hell does she want? Not only do I know that my identity is false, but I am against it everywhere. Maybe she's the one who bought the house. No, it's impossible. Jiao, you want to shameless, you don't think. Hook up with a bad old man. You can talk to me like that.
Can't we speak Mandarin well, Director Cheen? I came to work to make money, not to accompany you intrigue.
What do you know? Director Cheen is in a good mood. 1 year's rent reduction and another bottle for us. We're millions of red wine. That is to respect us. You said that the identity of Director Cheen was false. Maybe you and Boscu are in the same circle.
Oh. You don't want to take the old man. Then I will seduce Xiaoyu to be his love. Jiao, you are too shameless. With 3 or 4 men unclear, still daydreaming here. I told you.
It's all a misunderstanding. I'm married. How can you be with several men at the same time?
Then you dared to question that I was not the one who bought the house that day.
Aren't you the richest? Daughter.
Wife, you said that the company's people. We don't fight back if we bully you like this. Can't say in the past.
What's this all about me? It's just a test on the road of independence and self-improvement. If none of this solves, what else do I talk about? New era independent women. Besides, you were at the meeting the other day. Cannot give Kinsawin face.
That's just an appetizer. The show is yet to come.
Is there going to be a commendation conference for Goose Group at the end of this month?
That's right.
Are you trying to blow the cover of Kinsawin at the meeting?
Wife, you are so smart. But now, not when it comes to things like this.
I'm warning you. You want to expose Kinsawin identity, but never expose me.
Didn't the buns say you didn't have to come with them? How come you still come up? Today's main character is our Director Cheen. See, this is a cake of 10,000 grades.
Of course, yes, it will. I do like to speak on behalf of the company, you guys, especially that JIOYO. Don't be like that hungry ghost. When you see anything, you put it in your mouth.
Director Cheen, today's stage of Goose Group is to open for you. I must be staring at Jiao Yao. And then off stage. I wish you and Boscu 100 years of good.
Proud of what?
Welcome all guests to participate in our GU Group anniversary group. Spend billions to build the amusement park through the promotion of various channels. Number of visitors in a single day up to 30,000.
Is Director Cheen approaching you? I think you're a good match. Maybe. Boscu is gonna propose to you in public.
It was natural, except for me. No one can be worthy of the Xiaoyu Jiao. What do you mean?
Activity of bones and muscles.
Next, let's welcome the representatives of entertainment to the stage. Why did you come up? I'm the full-time head of the project.
Short video subway bus advertising. I planned it all by myself.
How did I hear that the JOAO followed up with full authority?
Bosku, this must be a misunderstanding. It must be her. She copied my plan. Get my credit.
Director Chin, I just found out. Inside our project docking group, one of them is Bosku, so you don't have to pretend here, do you?
Why didn't you say so earlier?
Don't you know each other? I thought you already knew.
I'm the design director. Our team. It's all up to me to have this credit today. And you, Jiao Yao, only deserve to look at me in the audience.
It was Bosku who pulled me on stage. Director Chin's request of Party A's father can't be satisfied.
Do you still want to do it? Get out of here.
What if I don't agree?
Bosku. You can't just JIO good looking. You don't play by the rules.
Jiao Yao, you really shameless. Bosku and Director Chin are classmates. Relationship is very good.
I don't even know this woman.
Don't expose my identity.
But when she went to work in the office, not buying a building, did you also reduce the rent for a whole year, Kinsuin? You shameless little darling dare to lie to us. Bosku, I didn't mean to say that. It's all her fault. She lied to us first.
Didn't I already say that? The person who entered the company that day. But it's not just me and Kinsuin. Can't say which big miss. Want to experience life and then was falsely claimed by the Kinsuin.
I never said I was the future Mrs. Bossgu. But you're right about one thing. Gasheu and I are rich.
It's still loaded. I really think pheasant plastic surgery can be a phoenix. Also want to climb the relationship with Bosku. Kinsuin, you can see clearly. This is Bosku's territory, not that you can pretend. I'm the richest daughter. I need to cling to it. Xiaoyu relationships.
Kinsuin. Things have come to this point. You should stop pretending to be someone else's identity.
I'm not like you. I'm thin-skinned. Not like some people.
He received a salary of 4,000 yuan a month, still trying to seduce the president of the Gu Group. I came up today. Just want to take back my own glory. Kinsuin, you're like us. Is a smelly worker also pretend to be the richest man? Dry gold. Kinsuin is my daughter. Gentlemen.
I was thinking of hosting a dinner party a few days ago, but something like this happened today. I had to make a simple clarification.
Cut Bosku for a working girl. He offended the richest man. The richest man is not happy. Maybe he will directly block Gu's group. Gishe, wait and see to drink Northwest Breeze.
What are you doing?
Did JIAOYAO see it? I am the richest daughter in this world. Only I have the right to stand beside Xiaoyu. Just one word from me. It can bring him hundreds of billions of orders. And you're just the one. It's just a rustic who can't get on the table. This person looks like JIAOYAO when we were young. She should not be the richest daughter. If JIAOYAO really is the richest man's long-lost daughter, then I'll just take her hair. To replace her identity, the Jiaya's father. Identity. But it's all mine.
This is the dinner of the Gu Group. Not a place where you Kinsuin run wild.
Jiayao, I advise you not to overreach. Don't think that doing this item well can cause Gu's group Bosku's attention. This woman is definitely finished.
Offended the most favored Miss Gonjin of the Qin family. It's a problem to stay in this city. All right.
They cleared up all their misunderstandings about you. Let Xiaoyu host the anniversary activities. Besides, a small project in the future. I'll give you whatever you want.
Dad. This is the JIAOYAO everywhere to suppress me. He also ordered me to serve tea and rob my project.
Damn, he's a dad.
Actually, also partial ancestor JIAOYAO, this little cute. Wait, I'm going to make sure your father and daughter never see each other again.
Miss Chin, duh. It's all my fault that I didn't take my brain out of the house just now. I didn't recognize you as the real richest daughter.
The two of you saw the wind to make the cabin, also said I installed. Somebody, get them out of here. Never see them again. Miss, give us a break.
Big miss, I was wrong, big miss.
And you JIAOYAO, you're going to get on your knees, begging me to forgive you or let my men throw you out and feed the dogs.
Miss Chin, you are not welcome here.
Gasheu, you don't really see this pheasant, right? What do you say she can bring you? Not a room full of wild men.
Even if you are the richest dry gold, talk about evidence too.
Evidence. Everyone saw this as Jiao Yao. Photo of an old man. Not only does she have a personal life, also let this old man bought a 120 million diamond ring.
Isn't this man Bosco's driver, Uncle Gong? This man usually looks quite honest. How can you abandon your wife and children to keep a little girl?
You don't understand this. This is called knowing people and knowing faces. Don't know. Jiao this unclean. Also want to climb Bosco, is she really shameless?
I'd like to see. Who dares to make a yellow rumor on our family's territory? I think this girl is very good. Understanding and clever, sensible.
Mom, what are you doing here? Xiao Yu said.
You're going to practice being an independent woman in the workplace. Mom came here specially to see. Can anyone be the family's wife?
Auntie, I think you seem to me some unnecessary misunderstanding. Well, 3 days later, the Qin family will have a dinner party. I hope you come with Xiao Yu. Let's discuss the cooperation between our Qin and Gu families. Then, if you'll excuse me, Sivan.
Yao Yao, you can relax. You will always be our good daughter-in-law.
Okay.
Jiao Yao have never eaten anything so delicious. I advise you to stay in our Qin family. You be careful. In case you run into something, you can't afford it all your life.
It's just to eat a few pieces of food and remember to eat every piece of food. Do you need to be so stingy?
I advise you. Don't be wishful thinking. Gasheu can only be mine.
Did you oversleep? Did you lose your mind?
What are you doing, Jiao Yao? Jiao Yao, I'm looking at our colleagues. I just came to talk to you. I want to be at the Qin family banquet in front of so many people again.
You're embarrassing me, aren't you? Then why don't you call the police now? I'd like to see. Can I get my fingerprints off you?
I just saw clearly that you pushed Miss Chin. Only she has the backing of Mrs. Gu. You can reverse black and white, right? Miss Chin, we will testify to you.
See, I have a witness this time. I'm telling you, this is the Qin family. You offended me at a dinner party just for me. You should kowtow and admit your mistake, then get out of here.
I came in with Bosco's invitation. Kinsuin, you want to kick me out? At least tell Bosco.
Don't threaten me with Xiao Yu. I am the richest daughter. You offend me, you will pay the price.
Wait a minute, Kinsuin. I would advise you. Whether Gasheu or family. Don't like arrogant people.
You'll pay for your actions sooner or later. Auntie.
Bosco, long time no see.
I've said it many times. I'm a married person. Kinsuin, why are you so disobedient?
You also like to eat red bean cake.
Thank you. I've been eating since I was a kid. I don't know when I like to eat now.
Qin Zone. What about father? Let me talk to you. This cooperation between our two families.
Xiaoyu is still solely responsible for the company's affairs. Xiaoyu is indeed young and promising in the circle. The future can be expected, you see.
The two of us are pretty close to each other. It's normal to want to pursue him.
If you want to talk to me about emotional issues, I think there is still a generation gap between us. It's better not to talk about it. Don't you know Xiao Yao's resurgence with his ex-boyfriend? What did you say?
I went to college with Jiao Yao. Yesterday, when I went to look through the classmate record, I found out Jiao Yao and Zhu Yanqing, there. The famous couple in our school was not yesterday, also in the company downstairs to propose to her. Before preparing these, just don't want to Jiao Yao continued to be kept by the old man. I didn't think it would have such a big effect.
Xiao Yao, how dare she? How can the little lady of the family make it? This is not good for the group.
Auntie, there's no need to be angry about this woman. The party is about to begin. When the time comes, I would also like to trouble you to come on stage.
Of course you can.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight. It was my Kinsuan's first public appearance. I'm glad you all can come, especially Auntie. Well, today, I hope our Qin family and Gu family be able to reach cooperation. At the same time, I also hope that Aunt, can you think about my marriage to Xiaoyu?
I hope we can cooperate smoothly. Wan Wan is a very considerate girl. At the same time, I also hope she and Xiaoyu.
Gu's group and Qin's group are just simple partnerships. As for she is not familiar. Hope that the future is just a simple cooperation relationship.
It's good to walk around a lot after I'm not familiar with it before.
My emotional problems. It's not up to anyone else to teach me how to do it.
Don't Jiao Yao that little cute. It really intrigued Gishayu.
You take a good look. This kind of woman who is entangled with her ex, how can you give birth to an heir to the family?
The man in the picture is called Zhu Yanqing. I was with her for the competition. After getting the academic report results, just kick Yao Yao out. What about the office proposal? I was recognized. Zhu Yanqing owed a lot of gambling debts. Just wanted two people to get back together. Compound failure is not dead yet. People are still in jail. The outside society is still too dangerous. She wants to go to work.
Just let her stay in Gusher. That's what I think. But Yao Yao just doesn't agree. As the hostess of the family, we should give priority to the family. It's not for her. Since she and Miss Qin are colleagues. After that, the cooperation between Gu and Qin. Let Yao Yao dock with her.
Mom, you're crazy. Kinsuan always want to see bully Yao Yao. How can I let Yao Yao suffer this injustice?
What's wrong with being wronged? Could it be that this little thing has made the relationship between the two families difficult? This JIAOYAO, you have to go if you don't go. Yao Yao to work in his own company. Xiaoyu told you. Before docking the project with Kinsuan, you go to the antique shop and get her present. Docking with Kinsuan.
Isn't this the job of the company's own department? How would let me go? Shouldn't I go to the design department, as the hostess of the family?
To do anything, one must take care of one's family as the most important thing. You just prepare a gift and lower your head to negotiate this deal.
Good mother.
I listen to you. Jiao Yao, what are you doing here?
Be careful. This is a roux kiln in the Song Dynasty, worth 7 million. Isn't that 7 million?
Does this miss care? By the way, I heard you joined the Gu group. Should not be under the banner of Gishayu. In this white-haired circle of friends.
Is it? Is this the legendary black card with unlimited overdraft?
Jiao Yao, good you. This hasn't entered the family yet.
People who start stealing things and wearing clothes are like dogs. I can't believe she's stealing from her family. This woman is really not a thing. I'm too lazy to explain to you.
Boss, swipe card later. I'll take this. What do JIAOYAO see today? I want to rob Kinsuan.
Offended Miss Qin. This woman is guilty.
Big miss. Did it ever occur to you? Am I going out shopping to give away?
With your poor face, what do you send? Everyone else will think it's a magic item. Why don't you send a goose feather? What was that sentence called? Thousands of miles to send goose feather gift light affection heavy.
The big lady is right. I'll listen to you this time.
Jiao, how did you come?
Director Chin, I represent Goose Group. To talk to you about the contract.
Jiao, don't think you VE moved to Goo. You can turn a pheasant into a phoenix. I'm telling you, you're not good enough to talk to me about cooperation.
This is my personal little heart. I also hope that Director Chin can put aside the past.
You're trying to please me. I didn't expect you to be quite a human being. Jiao, what do you mean? You're just trying to fool me with a piece of shit like this.
You taught me that day at the antique store. Thousands of miles to send goose feather gift light affection heavy and actually, in this.
I think you Goosher Group don't want these tens of billions of projects.
Director Chin. Isn't that what you asked? Why are you still not satisfied?
You give me roll. Call Goosher. Now fire Jiao right now. I don't believe it. I can't get this crazy woman out.
I think we're still. Let's put personal grudges aside and talk about work.
Jiao. You are such a mercenary woman. I don't believe Ku can offend me for you.
Kinsuin, you really don't know the goods. If you knew. There's something else under this goose feather. Will you be angry?
Have you sent the gift, madam? Miss Chin is here.
Auntie, Wan is here.
Come on, come and sit down. Why is she there too?
I'm sure I want to take the opportunity to integrate my family. Married to a wealthy aunt. It's all to blame for this Jiao. Otherwise, our cooperation between the family and the Chin family. We talked about it a long time ago.
That's not a good education. Yao, go to Miss Chin. Take some fruit that's just been flown in.
Okay, I'm on my way.
Auntie asked me to say, people like Jiao who drop out of school halfway should not stay in Goo. I want to change someone to cooperate.
You may have misunderstood the Jiao. It's a book in the top 3 universities in the world.
So what? If you want the cooperation of our Chin family, just throw the Jiao out. It is best not to appear in this city again.
Miss Chin really has to force her wife to drive the little lady out How is it possible?
Jiao are Gashayu's wives. The only person who can't match Xiaoyu is me Kinsuin.
It seems that Miss Chin and Mrs. Chin had a good chat.
Jiao, you're still pretending. Do you think my Chin family is easy to bully?
How could it be, Miss Chin? Did you misunderstand something?
Auntie, look how she humiliated me.
How come? Didn't she get you a present? Did you go to your company?
She gave me a broken goose feather when she returned the gift. Also said what ceremony light affection heavy. Although my relationship with Jiao is not very good, but she can't humiliate me like that.
How can only goose feather? Miss Chin didn't open it. There is a brush under the box. It's worth 3.0?
Why didn't you tell me there was a brush in it?
I thought Miss Chin would open it. After all, with our former colleagues. Let's at least. There is also a little bit of heart.
What's the big deal with the brush?
Wan, where's the writing brush? Just take it. This is also a part of our goose heart.
I gave the box to my aunt at home.
Miss Chin has no idea. Gu's ancestors joined the government as civil officials. Patriarch Zhengguan to Prime Minister. It's really an old object handed down from the family. How could you? Miss Chin,
How can you treat such a valuable thing like garbage? Discard at will.
Auntie is a Jiao Yao. Still playing tricks here, otherwise I wouldn't have given such an expensive gift to my aunt.
Okay, it's getting late. I should rest too. Please go back.
Auntie.
Mrs. Gu didn't lie to you. Jiaoyao was last September. I got a marriage license with Gishayu.
Well, you bitch, how dare you play me like a monkey? Where's she now? I'm going to find her now.
Jiaoyao are now in a contract with Qin's group.
Happy cooperation.
Jiao Yao. Now the cooperation between Gu and Qin has been cancelled. Kinsuan.
You're out of your mind. The cooperation contract between the two has been signed. You want to break the contract now. Do you know how much you have to pay?
I still use you to teach me how to do things. I am now solely responsible for the cooperation with your company on behalf of Gu.
Since you have this attitude, that's $1 billion project. There are plenty of people chasing us as Miss Qin. You just wait for the liquidated damages.
I didn't say no cooperation. I just... What are you doing, Jiao? Do you know that this dress is worth 1.7 million?
What's wrong with Wanwan? Who's bullying you?
It's this crazy woman who threw hot water on me. I almost got burned.
Dad will call Dr. Wang now and ask him to come and examine you.
No, Dad, I'm not that fragile. But some people do the wrong thing. Should we pay a price?
I never touched that cup. Miss Qin must have misunderstood.
Miss Wanwan Gang certainly didn't mean. Miss Jiang, my daughter is a little emotional today. You go back to work. Let's talk some other time.
Okay, Uncle Qin, if you'll excuse me.
Dad, how can you speak for an outsider? I'm still not your daughter.
I have seen her abroad before. She's a good person. I think there should be some misunderstanding between you.
Is this the legendary father and daughter heart? No, I must destroy Jiao. Become the real daughter of the richest man. You want me to forgive her? Then I want you to give me a chance. I'm going to get Gishayu to talk to me about this partnership.
Are you trying? But Gishayu had already announced the marriage. I hear the wife is.
Dad. I've been out there for years. Do you know how I've lived all these years? You don't love me at all. Don't you want to make it up to me?
I promise you anything you say. You. Miss Jiang. I'm really sorry about this kid. I had a hard time getting it back. By the way, Saturday's party. I still want to invite you.
Okay, please. I won't take it to heart. I'm just a working man.
This child and my daughter. It's really like.
Xiaoyu, I am glad you come. My private dinner I think today. We can talk about the cooperation between the two.
Looking for my wife about cooperation.
Miss Qin, are you? Can't wait to get to work. I can start right now.
Jiao, you don't want to win this cooperation. Prove that you are not a waste of family care. Okay, I can help you. But you want to divorce Xiaoyu.
Kinsawin, you're still awake. I suggest you wash your face in cold water to sober up.
That's enough, Chief Qin. Did you invite me here just to put my wife down?
Wanwan Miss Gang and Bosku. They are all guests.
Dad, I'm doing this for Xiaoyu. Jiao, such an unwomanizing woman. All day long, I think about hooking up with men. Xiaoyu, he doesn't deserve you. She still doesn't know the Zuyanking. Also ran to open the room.
Kinsawin. You are really a rumor mouth.
I'm a rumor. I have evidence.
Bosku, I'm begging you. Yao and I really love each other. So you can help us.
Zuyanking.
What are you talking about? Why are you here? Who let you out? The hotel room opening records and photos have been JIAOYAO. You have the shame not to admit.
Yes, 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 the room that Yao Yao and I just opened. As long as Kinsawin give me 10 million.
Then I will fly abroad overnight. See what Gashayu can do with me.
Zuyanking, you are boring. You take a person who looks like me. It's ridiculous to think that I'm still trapped.
No, the hotel still has our access records. Jiao.
Are you disgusting? You're with Xiaoyu.
Still unclear with Ziyanking. Bosku is really unlucky to meet this kind of woman. What good is that poor wretch? Which is better than us, Bosku?
She shouldn't think men want to crazy. Kinsawin.
Do you know that rumors are legally responsible?
Alright, you go sue. You go with our Qin family lawyer group.
A lawsuit? You don't really think you're doing this? I doubt my wife. Kinsawin, you don't think I'm too superficial? Qin always seems to us too. There is no need to cooperate. Go.
2-digit stay. The little girl has been abroad for too long. Go straight to get used to Gu Xiao. Mrs. Gu Xiao is ready for dinner, otherwise, we eat and talk about cooperation.
Dad, why are you talking to outsiders again?
Shut up, somebody. Send the lady back to her room for dinner. Bosku Qin group willing to take 5 points. To make amends to Mrs. Gu Xiao, I also prepared a French castle as a wedding gift for both of you.
Qin total happy cooperation.
We were sent away at 5 o'clock. What's the use of a broken French castle? How many times a year can I live? I see. Is Kinsawin want to bully people? Yao Yao, Mom, I'll back you up.
Mom, it's okay. Didn't you tell me? To be a man, one must know the general principles.
How can a family hostess be bullied? You wait. Mom's going to back you up.
Put the work away. Deep human exchange.
But the project has only been signed and there are still some busy things to do. Come on in.
Little Mrs. I've seen the new Miss Qin before.
You met his foster parents. What foster parents? Old Qin is our family driver. I think he was showing off all over the world. Kinsawin is his most precious daughter. If you want me to say that the new miss of the Qin family, there must be something wrong.
I know. Call Uncle Qin. Don't tell him what happened.
Yeah, okay, I'm on it.
No wonder Kinsawin can drive a family car. Also use my identity. It turns out that his young one is the driver of the family.
Private use of public vehicles.
Regardless of this, call him over first and ask about the situation. It's possible that the two of them were just. What about a father and daughter who have a good relationship?
Well, that's fine.
Bosku, is there anything you want me to do?
I hear you have a daughter. Just returned from studying abroad. Are you interested in working at Gu's group?
I've been divorced for decades. What's the daughter Bosku you remember wrong?
Is it?
Yes, Bosku. I am not feeling well these 2 days. Can I take a few days off?
Qin Shu Group is recruiting new students recently. As long as it's someone who works in Gu's, there are places to push in.
Really?
Gongshu's youngest son has already reported for duty. If you are not feeling well, go back to rest first. Then I'll go down first. It seems that there are a lot of problems in the middle. My husband discovered so many things. Are we going to have a good operation?
No hurry first. Kinsawin, if it's just an adoptive relationship with him, tell Qin Zong hastily. Instead, it's bad for us.
It's not that simple. If he is Kinsawin's foster father, that's more than 10 years of nurturing grace. If it's you, you can't blackmail a lot. However, with Qin's general character, I'm sure he'll be given a position as well. After all, such a big one. It can't be said if you don't treat it well.
Wife, you said. All right.
So what do we do next? Always can't. Send someone to keep an eye on Chinshu every day. I always think that when we ask. It seems to have spooked the snake a bit.
Reading before Kinsuin. It must have gone with the Hoku. Why don't we check their relationship first? Just do what you say.
You're such an idiot. Such a simple thing can't be finished.
1-1. Can we accept it as soon as we see it? Just say it's all a misunderstanding.
Misunderstanding this if let the Chin family know I'm the fake fuck. We don't both live.
You're back. How's your check?
Want to know first-line intelligence? Should you give me some benefits?
Come on, say it.
Kinsuin previous data was erased.
Kinsewin did it. How could she have such skill?
Maybe Chin Zong, knowing she's not her own daughter.
Kinsuin afraid of themselves. The unbearable past was pulled out. External claims are: the richest man, Dry Gold, has lived abroad for many years. First home appearance.
It's Kinsewin to do it.
I have already sent people to investigate for 5 days. The truth can come out.
It's best to catch him off guard. I know the information can't be found, but this Diao, she's alive. How can I get money from the Chin family if she's alive?
She's a housewife from Goose Group. You can't keep her here in Dragon City.
Yes, let her go to see Yan Wangyi. Yes, let her go to see the King of Hell.
I don't want money. I hope what Bosco said is true. The woman named Kinsewin. Not our big lady. Help people work is not paid. It's kind of interesting. Almost all the projects in the Kinsewin belt are at a loss. Chin's group will end up in the hands of such people sooner or later. Bosco, just promise me I'll take 2 hair samples. Let me have the promotion space. There is room for growth in the workplace.
It's not something 5 million can match.
Bosco. Chief E, we can't even see Chief Chin by appointment.
Did you find out why?
I heard it was because of the big Miss Kinsewin of Chin's group. I don't want Chin to meet you in private. Say what? Said you deliberately disgusted her. If Chin always associate with us again, he will be to outsiders.
After all, the Kinsewin is Chinshu's own. We all asked him by name tag. Kinsewin defense is normal for us.
Express mail WeChat. All intercepted by Kinsewin. Now wanna find Chin Chongqing afraid. It's hard.
When I was studying abroad, there's still some contact with Chin, as long as we can get it. I'll email him again.
Hello.
Welcome to Chin's. Please contact Chin. There was a problem with the previous project. Need to talk in detail.
The big lady said she was in charge of the project. Alright, I'll help you contact Chief Chin.
The current loss of more than 10 million. Can you afford not to let me see Chin?
Okay, Bosco. This way, please.
Jiao Yao, I'm not the one who wants you dead right now.
Mrs. In fact, she is.
Collect all the hair from all over her body. No one will question my identity away.
Is Kinsewin and her biological fathers. There's also a picture of the two. Gasheo.
I admit there's some conflict between JIOYAO and 1-1, but I also let what should be allowed. Now you have one. To slander my daughter. Do you really think you're a junior? Can you ride on my head? You say. And one can match the same.
Kinsuin must know your own daughter. Hey,
Bosco is not good. The little lady is missing.
when did Yao Yao disappear?
We found in Kinsuin according to your fin. All the people involved. Found.
Say,
We found that Mrs. Xiao is the Qin group. The daughter who was left behind got the news and contacted Mrs. Xiao. Before the phone was finished, Mrs. Xiao cut off the call. I can't get in touch. You wait for me. I'll be right there. Wait, Gashayu. How's the JIOYAO?
Yao Yao should have been kidnapped by Kinsuin people and she is your long-lost daughter.
No wonder.
Every time I see her, I have the feeling of seeing my daughter.
Let's go and find her.
This is where can't I find a way to run out.
Aren't you checking up on me? Jiao Yao, you're tired of living. You little cute. Even if you robbed the Gashayu with me, now even my father wants to rob me. I didn't expect that. The original Qin group.
The big miss left behind is me.
No. Dad, I have only one daughter. As long as you die, I'm the real richest man. Kinsuin.
It's yours after all. It's not yours. You'll never get it.
So what? Dad gave me hundreds of millions of shares. I don't want it. I'm the fool. Go ahead, JIAOYAO. How do you want to die?
You installed a location on Yao Yao.
Does she know about this? The Kinsuin of the wedding ring with its own positioning cannot be seen either. Oh, my daughter. Where the hell are you?
Kinsuin, exactly what you want. I told you I could give you anything you wanted. What I want.
I want you, Dad.
Miss Big Gashayu has already taken someone downstairs. It's coming up soon.
Jiao Yao. You'd better die for me. Or next time. I will still send you to see Yan Wu. Go.
Yao Yao, how are you? You have to hold on. I have to find out the Kinsuin even if I dig 3 feet. She dared to do that to my daughter. I will never let her go.
Yao Yao.
You have to hold on. Yao Yao. Xiao Yu, should I contact a foreign doctor? Take the earliest flight to see Yao Yao.
No, I've already contacted.
Xiao Yu, should I tell Yao Yao? I'm actually her father.
Yao Yao and Kinsuin have all happened before. You really want to love her. Respect Yao Yao. Yao Yao. Does it hurt?
Did you catch Kinsuwen?
We got Kinsuwen father under control early in the morning, and Zuyanking they're in now. As for Kinsuwen, this is going to ask Chin Zong.
You are Gasheo first love girlfriend by Yue Guang. So this is your son with Gasheo? No.
This child is actually... No.
I have 5 million. As long as you can get JIAOYAO out of the family, so you and your son, you'll be able to eat and clothe. Come on, baby, come to auntie.
Mother is afraid.
As long as you don't hurt my child, I can do anything. I can promise you anything.
Yeshua. You've been in America for so many years. A photo of myself and Gasheo also come up with such a son out, not just for today. All you have to do is work in the GU group. Do it for me, understand?
I can do everything you say.
Go ahead. Jiao Yao. Something I can't get will surely destroy.
Chief Jiang, I heard that you are from the sales department, transferred to our design department.
Because there was a car accident before, the body has not been good enough to run the business. So I applied to be transferred to the design department.
I heard the rumor. You are Mrs. Bosco here to experience life.
How can I be the one? A small employee with a monthly income of 8,000.
It is. Where does the president's wife ride a motorcycle? Hello, I just started today and have no workstation yet. Can I sit here? Of course.
Add a WeChat.
Good Yeshua, I'm in the office. Saw the white moonlight of Bosco by Yue Guang actually met a JIAOYAO. I heard that. At the last annual meeting, Mrs. Gu was very satisfied with Jiang Yao. Miss Yi, you are Bosco's white moonlight. Who doesn't know that Bosco was chasing his wife for thousands of miles? Not like some. How come I didn't hear Gasheu say?
He has an ex-girlfriend.
What are you doing? Work time. Do you want to talk about gossip or not? Talk about gossip at work. Do you want the work?
Isn't it an ex-girlfriend? What's the big deal? I really think of myself as the empress of the palace.
Kinsuwen is waiting for you.
Are you new here? Print these documents first. Jiao Yao, you bring her.
Well, you can call me if you need anything. The work manual has been sent to your mobile phone.
Mother Gu Jingxi. Didn't Mom tell you not to run away?
Isn't this a smaller version of Bosco? And Yeshua is your mother. Bosco's white moonlight again. You can't really be Bosco's son, can you? Except, of course, Gasheu's son, who can come and go freely in Gu's group.
The young master of the family does not stay in the family. He was taken care of by a dozen Filipino maids and needed to run here.
What do you know about working with people? Gu Jia is a top giant. Can the young master be the same as ordinary rich people? He must not follow his mother. How could I not know if Gasheu had children? Jiao Yao, what are you talking about?
I'm just curious. Bosco's business coming back with child. Don't care about the family, but I have to run to Gu's group. To be a small clerk.
Jiao Yao. Miss Yi has come with the young master. People are just close to the people.
Low key to the group to work. It is.
Are you jealous of not being president, madam?
Too lazy to dispute with you. Help me investigate the new recruits in the group. Call Yeshua and her baby. You first make a design plan and then I'll assign you another job.
Xiao Yao. Shall you let me experience at the grassroots level is to do the project. I'm not here to be your assistant, and don't tell me what to do here. The gap between us, not you a team leader, can easily cross. Is this photo real?
Why didn't you see? A photo of young Master Gu and his grandmother. The lovely grandson who will not be left out. I haven't seen my grandmother yet, have I?
Mom, what's wrong?
Have you seen it before? Is it important? Gu Jingqi is the son of Gesheyu. The land has the right to inherit Gesheyu property. Look at this one, the exact same face as Gesheyu. What qualifications in this question my identity?
You're the president's wife. You just have these drawings. How to bother the president's wife. Apologize to the president's wife.
I'm not going.
You don't go well. Dinner at the department tonight. We'll welcome the president's wife and the young master. As for certain disobedience, working overtime here.
You're tired, aren't you? How do you work in your own company? Still busy until 2 or 3.
Gesheyu, you shouldn't steal a woman behind my back outside.
My wife, you know. I don't have.
No, it's good. Who is the person? Gu's young master's front photo exposed. Gesheyu, your son went on a hot search.
That's impossible. Why are there still photos?
Above. And the comparison between him and you as a child. The comments all say, everyone wants to paste with the young master of the rich and powerful. Also said, Yeshue, this Mrs. Bo SSGU. Approachable.
Yao Yao. I've never been with her. Now there's a press conference.
To clarify this matter, what about Yeshue? Isn't she your ex-girlfriend?
Jealous. She's just my partner in an intramural project. I have nothing with her.
Really?
Ah,
That's almost sleep.
Everything on the internet is groundless. No matter what, you are the only daughter-in-law recognized by our family. Yao Yao, you can relax.
Huh. Mom, you're the best.
Xiao Yao, why are you not bashful to come to work in the company? Didn't you see the news online? We Miss Yi is the real president's wife.
I am an employee of Gusher Group. I don't work. Will be deducted wages.
Before, I was spreading rumors that I was the president's wife. I'm warning you. You're a team leader with no money and no status. Don't think about the upper.
I don't have time to think about that. By the way, Gu's group said to call a press conference to clarify the matter.
How is it possible that Xiaoyu don't even recognize your own children? Yeshue, you're not going to find just one, the same kid as the president. Come here specially to force marriage. I told you, Mrs. Rich goes to work. What about the first day with kids? That is the child reluctant to mother.
How about this? It's better to choose a day than to bump into it. We're going to do a paternity test right now.
Xiao Yao, what right do you have to throw your arms around before me? You're not going to find a random man over here.
Miss Yi is Bosco's white moonlight. It's a child, his mother. Why don't you call Bosco and we'll go now?
Go to our Miss Yi. Although stay abroad for a long time, but there is always this WeChat phone. Besides, the young master is smart and cute. How is Bosco willing to let the young master be wronged abroad? I don't have time right now. The company project is very busy for a few days. I'll take the kids and Xiaoyu to do a paternity test.
I'd like to see after the paternity test. What the hell are you trying to do?
Hey, Jiaoyao's forcing me to take a paternity test now. But what if children are not Gishayu?
Stupid, can't do this. The big deal is to run directly to Gu's group. Sekishayu abandoned his wife and children. Just make a big deal out of it.
You won't let me take the child to adventure.
Alright, brainless stuff. You do as I say. Guaranteed to keep JIAOYAO from turning over in this life.
Little madam, who is someone looking for outside? He was carrying. A man calling himself Little Master came. Let her in. I'd like to see. What tricks can she play? When can we take care of our family? Even cats and dogs can come in.
Yoshue you carry a. Children who have nothing to do with Gashea come here. What the hell do you want to do?
With grandchildren, of course. See your grandmother and call her grandma.
Grandma is good.
Like too much like. It's almost the same as Xiaoyu's childhood. This one is Xiao Bao, and Xiaoyu's paternity aunt. You were against me being with Xiaoyu. You should have thought that there would be a day to meet. You expect me to believe. Is it not that children look like Xiaoyu? As long as our family is willing, it's no problem to find 7 or 8 more similar children. But our family is not such a casual person. Xiaoyu's children can only be Yao Yao's. What are you? The paternity test is already here. You still don't admit it. Then I can only let the outside media judge.
Do you really think that after the family refuted the rumor, there will be people willing to offend the family for you?
Jiaoyao, this you don't understand. Except for the family. And the Qin family, the Chen family, the Li family, you said. This is the news of the stock market news. Will they take the opportunity to push me? How much do you want to keep the baby? Open number. I don't want money. I want to be Gasheu's wife.
Yoshue you don't go too far.
This family you say not aunt. You say yes. If this scandal is exploited.
Don't you forget, this matter has been on the hot search for a long time. That would be even better. Then Ma Ji held a press conference. Disclosure of me and Gu Jingqi's identity. The story of Ba and Bai Yue Guang. Maybe it will be able to raise the share price of the family.
Impossible. My wife only Yao Yao a person.
Dad,
Yoshue extortion. You are ready to squat.
Xiaoyu, don't you forget. We're on a boat to Europe, you and I.
I was talking to a couple of professors about the academic conference. As for nothing happened with you. Yoshue. You know the consequences.
Whether you recognize Gu Jingqi or not, are your Gasheu children? Right and wrong from someone to judge. Please Miss Yoshue and her children play in our family manor for a few days. Jiao Yao, you should know the rules of family care better than I do. They can't leave their children out there. Even if. So what if you're Gasheu's wife?
Now the results haven't come out yet. You should be less proud here.
Ma'am, this kid is a DNA match for Bosku. Make sure it's biological.
How can Yoshue and Xiaoyu? There's no relationship at all.
What do you know? Men always like beautiful women. Jiao Yao, I warned you. Gu Jingqi is the family, the righteous young master.
Yoshue. Now you get the hell out of my house. This child can't be mine.
Since Gu Jingqi is a child of our family, you're half a family member. The housekeeper arranged a room for Miss Yi first. Live with the young master, eat and drink. By the way, I and the young master, do you pay for all the luxury goods you buy outside? You add such a small sum of money to our family. We can still afford it. You take the kids up and rest for a few days. We have to attend our family dinner. Okay, Mom.
Mom, I've never done. I'm sorry about Yao Yao. This child can't be mine.
Hard not to come true to look at the Ishoe, to the media to do propaganda that you Gishayu. I don't recognize this child at all. Gishayu, you do something wrong, you have to admit it.
Yeshua, you actually slept with Gasheo.
Then that's of course. Children are Gishayu.
Is it not important anymore? As long as I have money. False can also be said to be true.
Xiao Yao today is my son. A formal public banquet at the Gu family. You are destined to be abandoned, little cute. Do you need to abandon it? A few months ago, I was an intern at a small company. If it weren't for Gu's cooperation with the amusement park project, how can I hold Boss Gu's thigh?
Now all the young masters of the family have shown up. Xiaoyo, this kind of stuff. Don't want to see pheasants become phoenix. The somebody else Bosku is just playing.
Yeshua, do you really think that with these little knights of your own, you can enter the door of the family?
Mom, look at the JIAOYAO. This is your welcome party for your grandchildren. She's in this ton of pushy. Said we Gu Jingqi is not your own grandson.
Yeshua, what you do will be exposed sooner or later.
You're still dreaming here. The parent-child report is in front of you. Entertainment news is flying all over the sky. What are you still shouting about here?
I'm the Gasheu's wife.
Xiaoyao, you're jealous of others, you're paranoid. When did you and Gu Shao get married?
Last September.
Our young master is going to be 4 years old. Do you want to say that your mistress is superior? That's enough. Today is our Gusher, the most important day in recent years. Don't talk about this useless stuff. If you're okay, don't talk to me here, Mom. We don't have to talk to useless people. Somebody take JIAOYAO down to this occasion. Not a small employee of her company can attend. Little madam, please.
I'll see who dares.
Xiaoyu, you're not crossing this woman. Don't you even want your own children?
Dad, don't you want Mom?
Bosku, this is your own son. Don't do it for JIAOYAO. Break Miss Ye's heart.
Look at this little face. How much he looks like Bosku. Why did he do it? Such a Minglang woman does such a thing.
Yao Yao is my wife.
Xiaoyu, what are you doing out there? I don't care. But why do you say these things as a child? Gu Jingqi is 4 years old. He knows everything. The rich and powerful are really messy. Small 3 can be superior. Is this to force the family to abandon such a lovely child?
How did the child get here? It's hard to say. Xiaoyu and I were married for the first time. I don't know if Missy has this red book.
Xiaoyao, you have to lie to everyone. If you really want to be a family-caring little lady, why work in a shabby company?
Even if you tear. Our marriage is also a surviving relationship.
What the hell are you doing? Xiaoyu and I have kids. Do you have to come and ruin our marriage? You don't want a face. We have to look after our family. What else can you do besides seduce?
Who says she has no skills? Qin, general manager of Qin Group.
This is the existence of the family. When JIAOYAO worked with your company before, I heard that I was confused with the old man. I didn't think Qin could always be your father. You can also go down to the mouth aw.
You don't want to be in this business. I, Qin, want to break your back. Is a word of things.
Even if you can't get along, I also want to stop Jiao Yao, destroy Miss Yi and Bosco's marriage. They all have children. Are you not bashful to step in? I'll tell you what, Jiao Yao seduce you at the same time, also on the bed of Bosco. Qin, you are a decent person. Not for the sake of this woman. Let's have some gas with us, Gusher.
Hello, big courage. Dare to teach me a man here.
Qin, always this is in the family. You dare to touch my people.
So it's your people. No wonder this dog has been helping you to speak. Don't think you have a family to protect you. Can bully Jiao Yao.
You're not welcome here. Someone please Qin zone out.
Yushui, the family now. You're not in charge yet.
Master Gu. This is your family style. Don't forget how you promised me. Treat Jiao.
Today's matter is that I did not handle it properly. Qin Shu, give me another day. I must find out. Why show this child is mine?
What did you say? You two had kids before you got married. You say you don't know Gasheu. What woman have you slept with? You don't know.
I have nothing to do with her.
You go to the Civil Affairs Bureau now. Divorce the marriage with Yao Yao.
It's good to Jiao your life. The bosses of two of the best companies. Jealousy for you.
Yushui, you say another half word. I'll have you thrown out.
Yao Yao, as long as you are willing. Our entire Qin group is your reliance. You can play and deal with it as you like.
I'll take care of it myself.
Jiao Yao, you might as well go straight to the Civil Affairs Bureau now. Get the certificate and ask for a name. Otherwise, Qin will dump you when he is tired of playing.
Who said Jiao had to marry me to get Qin's shares? Yao Yao, as long as you sign this agreement. From today, you are the largest shareholder of Qin Group. And me. After you succeeded in taking over from Qin's group, I choose to retire.
This can't be. Qin's group is your heart for the rest of your life.
I will not see you being bullied. Someone deliberately humiliated you today. I just want to support you. Didn't they say you clinging to the Gasheu? As long as you sign this agreement, you are the giant.
Jiao Yao, you really shameless awe. You dare to touch such an old man. You don't know what's in this contract. Was it kinsuin by Miss Qin? Jiao Yao, I advise you not to sign this contract. Even if Qin's brain is not working, I don't think Qin's shareholders will allow it.
It's good for you and me to shut your mouth.
How do you talk to my people? You have to understand, as long as Gu Jingqi is in, I am the only hostess of the Gu group. Yushui, you shut up, Mom. I'm just being honest. Little three like Jiao Yao can get Qin's total shares. I this Gusher hero. Can you also get 30% of the shares?
Don't talk nonsense here. You think it's come to this? Will Mrs. Gu continue to help you?
How can I be Gu Jingqi's mother? Yushui, who gave you courage? I think I am the hostess of Gu's group.
Sign it, Yao Yao. You're the big lady of Qin's group.
Why don't you come and meet me? Do you want to conduct a private assessment on me?
Yao Yao is not so. I'm just worried that you can't accept.
How can this be? Do you want to Jiao this little three? Who will believe this when you deliberately cheat me? Up to now, I haven't signed any words and I'm still acting here. If you know that when Miss Qin recognized her, but signed it.
Qin Zong has been looking for a daughter for many years and has never had a family. He can't hurt his daughter for an outsider.
What about Kinsuin when she recognized the Qin family? But the uproar. Who in the powerful circle does not know? She is Miss Qin. Kinsuin and Yao Yao work in a company.
She saw the news that I was looking for a girl. Did a paternity test with me.
I had Gasheu children. He was doing academic research in OSHA. Climb into my bed now the kids are out. He doesn't want to be responsible. Gasheu, you scumbag. Believe it or not, I'll die in the family. I'm gonna make you and Jiao pay the price. I'm going to let you kill this child with your own hands.
Qin, it's good that you found your daughter. but there is no need to break up the good marriage. Who doesn't know when Gishe were in college with Yeshua, but the relationship between lovers?
Fall in love in college. Yeshua when we were together. If I remember correctly, you've been chasing me. I didn't catch it.
At this time, I did not recognize Bosco, you and Miss He, but the university town is famous for its immortal couple. We are envious of the school now. And your love myths.
Gishe, I know you studied abroad for a few years, but you can't erase the beauty we once had. Gishe, even if we've never been in love. But the rumor I made back then, the road has already been paved for today. You have to admit it if you don't recognize it.
Yeshua, you really don't die until you reach the Yellow River.
I'll tell you how Bosco called me back from New Zealand. It's for the sake of you, little liar. I like to record a good life without talent.
Xiaoyu, I love you so much. Can't you just look at me? I fell in love with you at first sight. I told people that I had to be you in my life. Can't you just stay with me?
I'm not interested in you.
What can a video show? I'm in love with Gisheyu. Luoping, you should not turn black and white upside down here.
Bosco asked me to come back this time. It means that the evidence is complete and Yeshua.
Gisheyu is not. You little liar can control. So what if it's true? I'm 100 times better than Jiao woman. Don't you forget. Gu Jingqi is Gisheyu's own son. The mother depends on the son. Do you still use me to teach you idiots?
Who says I don't deserve Gisheyu? Thanks, Dad. From now on, I will manage the affairs of the group. I won't let my own man buy a woman at random.
Jiao Yao, you really shameless awe. Is this how you catch up and become somebody else's stepmother? I won't let you be happy. Gisheyu, I want you to divorce Jiao now. If you don't agree, I will take your son to the West. I'm going to have you all despised for your family.
Yeshua, you don't impulse. Gu Jingqi, he is also your child, right?
Jiao Yao, you are something. Even if you are the dry gold of the Qin family, but it's just the dry gold that lives outside. You're just a country wild girl. Why do Gishe like you?
Now is not the time to say this. You put the baby down first. Since Jingqi is Xiaoyu's child, we will not treat him badly.
Divorce is divorce, marry me.
I'll draw up the agreement now. Gu Jingqi is your own, right?
Jiao Yao, you liar. You dare to lie to me. Believe it or not, I'll kill you today. It's about time. Take the children down first. Why don't you take my baby? I just want to give him a safe place to live. A place with a father. You can't do this to me. Yeshua, you're really good at it. What do you mean by daring to do something in our family hospital? Is it because Yao is a relative of the Qin family? So, Jingqi is your grandson. You can't take care of the family's ancestors like this. I won't let you go. Is your conscience worthy of your family? I'm not so confused, Yeshua. Gu Jingqi is not a Gishe child at all. Good boy, you've been wronged. I've been stressing. You're Xiaoyu's only wife.
Mom, I've always remembered what you said.
As for Yeshua, she teamed up with Kinsuan. Moved his hands and feet. Your family is really shameless. Come and comment on me, everyone. I was in 2 different hospitals. One is from your family hospital. I made it in private. Damn Jiao, let this dead old woman help her fake it. Gu Jia is also a top-level giant, isn't it? There's no need to make such a thing to please the Qin family. There will be people in their own hospitals. Isn't this pure and funny?
Yeshua, the 2 of you have never been together. Where did the children come from?
Take a good look at our family Gu Jingqi's face. Who dares to question that he is not a Geshe child? Yeshua, I was going to give you a little face. Who knew your mouth was still so hard? Don't think I don't know. You have nothing to do with Geshe. Gu Jingqi is also a child because you are lightly pregnant abroad. That is also the kind of Geshe. You don't want to admit it and you have to accept it.
I'm young and not short of money. Do not look guilty to doing such a thing.
It's impossible. This person's profile is you. Students with the same name and surname in the same school are just Yeshua. The circle of foreign students is very small, you know. Do you see clearly if you Geshe the name? No way. I've been planning this for so long. I've been abroad for so many years and still Kinswin together. It's impossible to enter the family. It's all impossible. He is your Geshe child. My scheme won't go wrong.
Yao Yao, aren't you frightened? Yeshua, you actually know.
Gu Jingqi and Xiaoyu don't look alike. They're just preconceived. Think of Gu Jingqi as Xiaoyu's child.
Yao Yao, don't talk so much nonsense to her. Give the Yeshua to the police to deal with her intentional murder. In this life in prison to reflect on it.
Geshe, you're not human. Gu Jingqi is you and my child. Give me back my child. Geshe, ladies and gentlemen. Today's feast is not for recognition. We have new people joining our family, but to remove unnecessary misunderstandings. Dear media friends invited today, hope positive reports. Yeshua, things are solved. Next it's Kinswin's turn. You say yes, Chinzong.
Mrs. Gu said it was reasonable. Kinsolin things should not let you personally. But the tricky thing right now is...
Dad, do you know where Kinsewin is?
I thought I found my own daughter. The first time, he gave Kinsewin 3 of the shares. I didn't think before she was exposed. He sold the 3% shares at a low price.
Wouldn't it be that Kinsuin still have someone around who can protect her? She used the Yeshua to trick us in the dark. And we don't know her movements.
That's the truth.
Kinsewin let Yeshua take their children into the family. It's for the family's little lady. Instead of divorcing me and Xiaoyu. Could it be her purpose? Is to want my life.
Yao Yao, what are you talking about? We're Kinsewin. Can I touch you with a finger? Maybe this guy's already exposed. Have fled the country.
Yeah. Yao Yao next peace of mind to stay at home. Participate in the group's dinner public identity. Preparing for taking over the group.
Jiao Yao, your life is really good. What game are we gonna play next time? I can kill you.
Did Dad say what to pay attention to at this party? Kinsewin. You already took it from the Qin family. 0.8 billion.
What else do you want? Is it interesting to have money? Why don't I think? Don't you want to know what I want to do to you? Then I'll tell you right now. Jiao Yao, I just don't like you. Why are we both ugly ducklings? Why would you marry Gesheu? There is a lot of money.
Kinsewin, some things are meant to be. You and I have no way.
That's fine, then you said I'd kill you now. And then make it look like you. Is it all mine?
Hello, what is the situation now?
Young master, we've intercepted Madame Xiao's car, but Mrs. Little wasn't in the car. We were fooled.
Don't look. I've got someone to take the gasheo and give you the locator. Go in the opposite direction. Do you really think I will make the same mistake twice?
Then you should not look at killing me now.
I didn't expect it. The people who know me best in the whole world. It turned out that you were JIAOYAO good. What kind of game do you say we play? It will be more interesting. What's going on? I've already.
Take away.
Jiao Yao.
Go! Yao Yao. Dad found you.
Dad.
Heaven has eyes.